What's up, Pisces? This is for the lovely sign of Pisces, Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So Pisces, this is a general reading, so take what applies to you, and if it's not for you, it's definitely not for you. This is the what you need to know video, not necessarily what you want to hear. This is what you need to know. So I'm just going to be pulling a bunch of decks and giving you guided messages for your highest good and clarity. So Spirit, tell me about Pisces. What do they need to know for their highest good and clarity? What does Pisces need to know when the video finds a viewer? Ooh, too many. What does Pisces need to know, please? Okay, it says temptation. At this time, you may be tempted to take a risk or spend money you cannot afford. Or you may become attracted to a person who is married or committed. Avoid temptation at this time. And if you look, it's like this person is looking at this piece of meat that looks really good, but it's a trap. All right, so something may look too good to be true. And if you feel that way, you know, it definitely might be. All right, and it says temporary situation. What is happening in your life at this time is only a temporary situation, and you have difficulty seeing a solution. Be strong, have faith, knowing the sun shines tomorrow. All right, so if you're going through something that's really hard right now, any financial struggles, anything really, really negative in your life, realize that it's only temporary. Some of you could be fighting with a person with the battle card here. At this time, a battle with a loved one or friend could indicate struggle in career or on the job. May lead to ending. Counseling might be needed, possibly a battle within oneself. Seek peace through prayer or meditation. So never underestimate the power of prayer or meditation. All right, it could be an inner battle, it can be a battle with someone else. Just know that it is a temporary situation and you need to ask for help. Also realize that there is something around you that could be very tempting and looks, it definitely could be too good to be true. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the reading. What messages do we have for Pisces? What do they need to know at this moment in time? So some of you feel like you're with a person or you're talking to a person and they're not always available for you. This could be definitely someone who does have another situation. All right. Heart chakra. What else? What does Pisces need to know? Emotional loss, and Four of Cups. So a lot of you are just feeling really discontent and bored at this moment in time. You might feel like not a lot is happening right now. There definitely has been someone on your mind, weighing on your heart, and I feel like this is someone who makes you feel like you have a lack inside of you, makes you feel like you have a void inside of you. This is definitely someone who really impacted you with the heart chakra. You could be going through a blockage right now too. This is someone who could be manifesting in your heart chakra and not allowing you to move on. Okay. This is someone who could left you very conflicted with the battle card here. This is someone who definitely could have left you conflicted. Why the heart chakra, please? What does Pisces need to know? Some of you could have been with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who, you really wanted like a great offer from, or someone that you entertained. But this is someone who didn't do what they needed to do. So you chose yourself and you chose happiness with the Four of Cups reverse. Why the Five of Cups, please? What does Pisces need to know? Some of you need to work on your heart chakra. Like I said, you can meditate, do some maybe guided meditations to open up your heart chakra. Who is this Queen, please? Yeah, there definitely is someone you guys had emotions for. This is you. You're the Queen of Cups. Definitely have gone through some emotional loss recently. But it's time to choose yourself. Yeah, see, you've been at a crossroad, okay? There was definitely someone that put you at a crossroad, someone that you really cared for. It could have been a Gemini for some of you. But you have released this person. For a lot of you, this could have been the person that tempted you. This is someone who may have had another situation or was too good to be true, all right? So now you're just kind of feeling lack right now. You're feeling very bored in your life right now. But Spirit's saying, you know, it starts today, it can start tomorrow. You need to choose yourself. You can choose your own happiness starting today. Why the Four of Cups, please? Why the Four of Cups, please? Yeah, see, I just keep getting this emptiness inside of you. Like, there's no one really, like, doing it for you. Whoever this person was, I feel like they really hurt you. You may have felt manipulated by this person or felt like they played with your heart and didn't take this situation seriously. So you guys are definitely going through this battle right now, this inner conflict, but just know that this is a temporary situation. Have faith knowing the sun shines tomorrow, all right? This too shall pass, all right? So let's put some messages for you. What does Pisces need to know for their highest good and clarity? Messages for Pisces, please. Okay, it says sorceress, rituals, power, will. Elven touch, comeback, revival. Recovery, comeback, revival. And the Yule singer. Which really reminds me of the holiday season. So sorceress, ritual, power, will. All right, there's definitely someone who, you know, looked too good to be true. All right, this is definitely someone who, for some of you, you could have been dealing with a person who maybe had someone on the side that had power over them or controlled them via ritual or spell work. For you, if you felt that someone has done this to you, just know that you have your own free will and that, you know, whatever this person willed upon you will come back towards them threefold. All right, so let's get some more messages. What message do we have for Pisces for their highest good and clarity? Okay, it says speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. Now, keep in mind, you know, it's not necessarily public speaking, leadership, and you're on the right path. This could even mean advice, oration. This could be speaking to people to help you. So just know that you guys may be really strong influencers, you know, with what you say, with what you speak. So definitely keep continuing to voice your opinion. Because people can see you as a leader. Take charge of the situation. You know, people can look up to you. And Spirit's saying you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working, all right? And it looks like this is someone getting touched by a rainbow or just really empowered. So whatever you're doing, you're on the right path in order for this rebirth, this joy to enter your life, all right? Okay, so let's get some more messages. Let's get this deck here. Goodness, come on. Okay, there it is. Okay, what message do we have for Pisces for their highest good and clarity? Okay, it says waiting. Waiting. Why the waiting card, please? Foe. Yeah, I definitely feel like there was some sort of enemy around here. With foe, that's like a bad energy to me. That's someone who's not your friend. For some of you, it could be the partner of the person that you were connecting with if they were married, because we do have weddings. So some of you could have been involved in a situation where someone was married or in a long-term commitment. I don't feel like this person wished you well. I feel like this is someone who wished you negative energy, okay? So I feel like you guys could have been waiting for someone, but there definitely was some meddling here. So I feel like I don't ever like to see someone waiting. And I feel like, you know, you are on the right path, and you want to keep yourself moving forward, mind, body, soul, every day. And you should never wait for someone. You should never, because you are kind of not helping yourself. You know, you want to always be in a position where you go on with your life, you're happy, you build yourself up every day, you improve your life every day, and when someone does return to you, you want to be in a situation where they're lucky if you have the time of day for them. That's how you should always be living your life, all right? What other messages, please? Messages, please, for Pisces. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. So yeah, see, a lot of you take a shot. One more. So right now it's like you may not be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you really do. You really need to, because you are stronger than you know. And be grateful. Be fucking grateful. Show gratitude. So it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. So it's time to just, you know, really get out and about and just realize there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You may not see it right now because you're going through this battle, which is a temporary situation. But this shall pass, okay? It looked too good to be true, and it was. All right, now's the time to take a shot. Don't take 12, take one, okay, maybe 2, and then move on. So have yourself a shot of tequila and be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. I actually really like this card because it's like sometimes we get really in our heads, or, you know, we start to, you know, ask ourselves, why me? Why am I going through this? You know, and what we are dealing with is so much smaller on a scale of what other people are dealing with in their life. There's people who can't afford to eat, people who can't afford to keep a roof over their head. And yeah, we might be going through a battle or something petty with someone, but at least we have, you know, food in our refrigerator. So always count your blessings and always show gratitude to the universe and to the creator, you know, so that you will continue to be blessed, all right? Because it could definitely be so much worse. So always see the good in every situation. Okay, what other message do we have for Pisces for their highest good and clarity? Message for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know, please? It says rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. Beautiful. So listen to your body, listen to your heart. You know, if you need to pull back, you need to pull back. You know, if you need to make sure you fill up your cup or get back to who you are as a person, then do so. All right. Yeah, definitely listen to your body and your heart of what you need. What other message for Pisces, please? Okay, it says, I love you. These are very important words, and this is very true. There's no greater love than self-love. There is, if you can't learn to love yourself, it's going to be difficult for you to accept love from others. So always make sure that, you know, you take care of yourself, you nurture yourself, and that you love yourself, you know, that you're happy with who you are as a person and all the decisions that you have made. And demonstrate love. Find out what it is important to the people you love and act on it. Demonstrate love. And this is like showing love, you know, showing how to truly love someone so that you can, you know, manifest it back towards you. And showing people that you care, the people that are, you know, the relationships in your life that you do have, nurturing them. So demonstrate love. Show people how to behave, okay? Show people how to, you know, how you want to receive love by demonstrating love, all right? So Pisces, I'm going to leave it here. I wish you guys love and light. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you guys love and light always, and I will talk with you later. Take care.